Hey everyone, Mike here again. Going to show off the project that I've been working on the Beyond Horizon server. Kind of off and on. I haven't really been on lately because I've been playing other games. I finally got my Wii set up, so I've been playing Drawn to Life and a stack of others. So here we are. First off, starting, I'm located along the main path. So if you want to stop by and visit, go ahead. My front door used to be locked. I used to keep walls in front of it, as people do, to keep you from coming in and stealing things. But to be quite honest, if the visitor is an honest person, they're not going to steal anything. And if they're not honest, they'll just break in through the ceiling or the floor anyways. So there's no point in keeping people out, because if they want to, they'll come in anyways. So here's the entrance. The entrance looks like crap. I haven't designed it yet. It's just a way to get there. The reason these areas are blocked off is just because that's not going to be part of the final design, and so it's just temporary until I figure out what to do with them. Here's the first starting area. This is the elevator, the water elevator. As you can see, there are two. That one there is vined over. I didn't know vines grew sideways. It's unfortunate, but whatever, it looks okay. And the water goes all the way up to the top. And what you do here is you put your boat in the water. You can also swim up, or in the next update you can climb as well. And you just pick an elevator and you drive up it with your boat. You get in here. And the elevator takes you straight to the top. There we go. If you need to get back down again, you just drop down the center. There's a pit of water to catch you when you reach the bottom. Today I will be expanding this wall further on. I'll be making the inner hallway on this wall. Server both glitching. Great. There we go. Have to destroy your boat just to get out of the darn thing. Let me show you what else I've been working on while we're here. There's a fence over here. This is just to keep mobs out. That's the only purpose. You can go ahead and visit. That's fine. Here is the suspension bridge. This is the suspension bridge based off of the one in Halo 1 Level 5 Attack on the Control Room. This bridge it's about the same size, but it's split in two. And we'll get to that in a moment. During the nighttime, there's enough lighting on this thing that it will stay as bright as it is now all night long. So that's cool. The lights that are in the floor are going to be used to light the hanging gardens, which will be located underneath the bridge. In the end, the whole bridge will be converted to a nice green garden area. There'll be food and things you can just come by and take. You can replant them or not. It won't matter. It'll be a free area. This is the mob grinder. The area is very populated. There's a town nearby, and there's Vithal's mansion just over there in the back. So I don't think the mob grinder is going to work. I don't think enough mobs will spawn down at the bottom. But I'm planning on finishing it anyways, just so that it looks nice. Right now, the chunk we're on floats in the sky with nothing attached to it. As you can see, there's the beginnings of the tower at the very bottom. That'll work the same way as the elevator does in the entry area, except instead of boats, it'll carry up monsters from underground. This whole area we're being enclosed in a dome. This area is modeled after the security switch in level 4, Silent Cartographer. Partway through the level, you get locked out of the cartographer area, and you have to go find the button to unlock this, to disable the security to let you in. And that room where that button is located is what this area is modeled off of, because it hangs above a big chasm. I'm going to go back into the tower, and I'm going to start work on the entry area. So we're in the tower, and I'm going to be extending this wall. Hopefully this wall. This is I haven't built this offline yet, but I've got it on my graph paper here of exactly how I want it to look. And I'm just going to go ahead and build it straight into the wall here without first testing it. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. This wall is going to have a water path of 4 across, and then where these 2 stone blocks are in the corners, that's going to be the path, the walking path down the side. And then we'll turn all this into a nice glass ceiling, dome ceiling, like a skylight, and that'll continue on until it reaches the bridge here. So I guess first thing I should do is I should count the number of blocks the bridge goes down, and then should count the number of blocks from here, because this is where it's going to empty out. Although it doesn't really matter because I could still make steps later on anyways. I would like to keep it all nice and flat though. This only has to go down 3 blocks to get to the bridge. So actually it looks like the path that I made is going to be too low for the bridge. It's going to go under the bridge. So maybe what I'll do is the main path will lead to the hanging gardens, and then there'll have to be stairs again going up. It'll be kind of strange. But I really want that foyer, I really want that market area to be, you know, a very high ceiling. Like, I want it to be at least as high as the first level of the glass dome here. So I guess I'll start building and I'll get back to you in a bit. I've just discovered something very important to my plan. The tower is a few blocks, this is like 1 or 2 blocks off the side of the wall. So in order for me to go through with this tunnel, I'm going to have to extend the wall, the whole wall of the mountain. So my whole tower it's off the side a bit. It doesn't look like it'll fit. So I'm gonna have to do a little fancy footwork here. Okay, so the tower is there. The mountain is off to the side, and the tower is in the middle. A little thing I failed to notice when I made this. Well, in Halo, in the original Halo, the hallway would go down and then turn left. So maybe I will extend this wall just enough to go down, although that might look a little ugly. And it is unfortunate I can't move this tower over, so I'm gonna have to do something. Do something down. The outer wall has to go out by 2. Based on what it is that I'm trying to make. That sucks so much. It's not going to be symmetrical now. Oh man. Maybe I can pay one of the mods to shift the whole mountain over. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I can condense the water here. The original idea was for the water to be 2, but then I made it 4 so that people can ride boats going back up the other way, so it's not a one-way path. If I made it 3 instead, then the outer wall would only stick out by 1. I could do that. I could make it 3. Make the hallway 3 wide for water, and then that would leave enough room. It'd be 1.5 blocks for people to motor up the side. Necessary sacrifice, I guess. So I've decided for that wall that I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to put a backing to it. I'm just going to leave an open grating so that you can look out as you enter the building, and you can look in from the outside. I think that'll actually work good. I am, however, making this 3 wide instead of 4. Otherwise, I would have to put this wall directly attached, like glued onto the outside, which would not. I want it to be straight across as it was before. So I've cleared out this area. The water will be let loose down here, and this will be a water stream for boats to come in and out. And beside that, there is a path for people to walk down. This has got to go. This wall has got to go back 2, 4, 6 blocks. So from here it's got to go back another 5 blocks, and then I'll be creating the doorway on the left instead of one on the left, one on the right, because that won't fit. This wall afterwards as well is going to be made out of I was going to make it out of glowstone and gold blocks, except now a new change to the server has made it so gold blocks and gold ingots and gold pieces are now the official currency. So people who have their houses made out of solid gold, it's basically like building your house out of wads of dollar bills. So I'm not going to do that, because that is just begging for a grief. And even if it gets rolled back, I don't care. It's begging for it. Plus that would be really expensive. Really expensive. So instead, I'm just going to use glowstone and maybe yellow wool. Or yellow wool maybe, yeah. That sounds good. We'll see. It's going to be at least checkered glowstone, or have some sort of a, maybe a big M, or, I don't know, something, some symbol there. Maybe a big dollar sign to signify that that is the purchasing area. Who knows? Who knows?